Hello, Explearners, or shall I say communication conquerors. Ever had a light bulb moment, a brilliant idea, but when it came to sharing it with others, you hit a brick wall? You're not alone. Today, we're doing a deep dive into the art of pitching your best ideas. By the end of this lesson, you'll have a comprehensive toolkit of strategies to boost your confidence, improve your communication, and achieve social fluency. So buckle up for an exciting journey. All right, let's start by understanding why pitching ideas can be so daunting. Research indicates that the challenge often lies not in the idea itself, but in how it's communicated. So how can we ensure our ideas are not just heard, but truly understood and appreciated? On to the strategies. Strategy number 1, know your audience. It's important to understand who you're talking to and what your audience values. For instance, if you're pitching a new app to a group of tech-savvy investors, you might focus on the innovative technology behind it. But if you're talking to potential users, you might highlight its user-friendly interface and how it can simplify their lives. Let's take an example of a fitness app. For investors, you might say, our app uses advanced algorithms to create personalized workout plans. But for users, you might say, our app designs workouts just for you so you can reach your fitness goals faster. Strategy number 2, keep it simple. This is a tip from Dan Rome, who's a leadership trainer. And he suggests using simple language and avoiding jargon and technical terms. Remember, if people can't understand your idea, they won't be able to support it. For instance, instead of saying, our solution leverages AI to optimize user experience, you might say, our app uses smart technology to make sure users have a great time. Think of it this way. If you're pitching a new type of solar panel, instead of saying, our photovoltaic system maximizes energy conversion, you could say, our solar panels turn more sunlight into power, saving you money on your energy bills. Strategy number 3, show your passion. Research shows that passion is contagious. When you're excited about your idea, others will be too. So let your enthusiasm shine through. But remember, passion doesn't mean overly dramatic. It's about showing genuine belief in your idea. So if you're pitching a new recycling initiative, don't just talk about the logistics. Talk about your vision for a greener planet and how your idea could help us get there. Strategy number 4, use compelling storytelling. Stories engage people on an emotional level, making your idea more memorable. So weave a narrative around your idea. Who will it help? How will it change their lives? For example, instead of just talking about the features of your app, you could tell a story about a busy mom who saves 2 hours a day thanks to your app. Or if you're pitching a new community project, tell a story about a local resident and how the project could improve their life. Strategy number 5, practice, practice, practice. This is where our Explearning Academy comes in. We offer multiple live workshops a month where you can practice speaking and communication. The more you practice, the more your confidence will grow and the better your pitches will become. Imagine being able to pitch your ideas with the same confidence and charisma as Steve Jobs or Oprah Winfrey. Now let's dive into some insights by Adam Grant. Grant is a professor and a renowned organizational psychologist, and he shares some invaluable tips on pitching. He emphasizes that you don't have to be a great salesperson to give a great pitch. Life is full of pitching moments, and it's all about drumming up excitement and getting your audience on board. One of the key takeaways from Grant's talk is the importance of busting myths about what it takes to pitch an idea. For instance, you might think you need to have a flashy presentation or a charismatic personality, but in reality, the most effective pitches are often simple and genuine. They focus on the idea itself and why it matters. Grant also shares insights from Hollywood and Silicon Valley on ways to improve your chances of getting your audience on board. And so one strategy is to frame your idea as a story with a clear beginning, middle, and end. This helps your audience visualize your idea and understand its potential impact. For example, if you're pitching a new online learning platform, you might start by talking about the challenges of traditional education And then introduce your platform as a solution. And finally, paint a picture of a future where everyone has access to quality education. Another strategy is to show how your idea fits into a larger trend or movement. This can help your audience see your idea as not just a standalone concept, but part of a bigger picture. For instance, if you're pitching a new sustainable product, you might talk about the growing trend of eco-conscious consumerism and how your product fits into this movement. So there you have it, a comprehensive guide to pitching your best ideas. Remember, communication is a skill, and like any skill, it can be improved with practice. So don't be discouraged if your first few pitches don't go as planned. Keep refining your approach, keep practicing, and soon you'll be pitching like a pro. And remember, our Explearning Academy is here to help you practice and improve. Until next time, keep conquering those communication challenges, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy Explearning, everyone.